Lindsay here, and welcome to the series that is going to be all about helping you take control back over your life, heal yourself from the inside out, and create the most perfect, sturdiest foundation for your own self-healing, self-development, and self-growth journey. This series that's going to be on the root chakra is designed to help guide you on your journey to finding a home inside yourself. Because before you can actually step into your power and grow to the fullest, you need to find a safe space inside of yourself to be able to come back to again and again in the midst of the moments in life that feel a little bit too much for you to bear. You know, when it comes to healing, everyone is always so focused on the how do I fix this, how do I heal that, but we never really try to get to the why. You can never actually fully heal from anything, overcome anything, if you don't find the root cause of it. And that is exactly where the root chakra comes in, because this chakra is all about the foundation of who you are, where you come from, and what has shaped you to this very moment in time. It's with the very first step that we're going to be diving into in today's video, called reclaiming your roots. Through this process of reclaiming your roots, you are reconnecting with your roots to help ensure to yourself that at this point onwards, I am in the process of creating the most stable and grounded foundation within myself, so that as I heal, as I try to go tackle anything I want in life, whether it is success, whether it is emotional fulfillment, whatever I build on top of that foundation will not crumble beneath my feet. Because if we don't start at the very base of what makes you you and start building on that gradually, slowly, and steadily and consistently, it is all going to crumble. And that is exactly why reclaiming your roots is going to be one of the most essential steps to take to heal the root chakra, yes, but even bigger than that, heal yourself inside and out entirely. It's really here to help you befriend yourself. Find an area of comfort and support within you first before you go out and try to find it in other things around you. And when it comes to self-sabotaging tendencies, that is the one thing that people will reach for. They will reach for comfort outside of themselves instead of trying to find it inside themselves. Ultimately, they're just running away from the truth of what's actually going on beneath the surface of things. Because if you don't reclaim the roots, there's always going to be something that's going to hold you back through your healing journey, that's going to keep making you take one step forward, 5 steps back, one step forward, 10 steps back, until you reclaim what you keep running away from. So if you choose to deny your past, stick your hand in its face and say, screw off, how can you truly ever live from a place of trust, groundedness, security, and stability, which is all the things this root chakra should be helping you do. But if it is not working, it's because you have not reclaimed the roots. Just like the roots of a tree, you can't uproot it and expect it to grow healthily. We cannot disclaim our own roots, in other words, our own past, and just assume that we can start building our life and become the best versions of ourselves without actually revisiting it to find that foundation within us. It's the reassessing the things that have actually taken so much control over our life already that is going to help us overcome it and kind of flip the script and say, yo, I'm the main character in my life here. And maybe some of you guys watching this are like, I love chakras and this doesn't sound like something I'm familiar with. Well, you guys got to think about something. The name that the root chakra was granted in Sanskrit, Muladhara, it's translated into root support for a reason. It is a big reminder right in your face telling you this needs to be looked at, because once you can reclaim your roots, it will support you to grow and develop as a human, to become whoever you want to become. If we don't have any roots that are holding us down nice and sturdy into the ground, nothing is going to help us grow at all. We're gonna get lost, we're gonna get distracted, and we're not really gonna have an end goal that we'll ever be really laser focused on, because all these other anxieties and things keep getting in our way. I grew up in a very dysfunctional household. I never got to really experience a middle type of energy. It was either very intense highs or very, very intense lows, and there was never really an in-between. This caused my nervous system to always be on edge, which meant all I knew how to be was anxious, rigid, impulsive, or explosive. This fight or flight response was so severely embedded in me, it led me to never feeling safe in my own body. Fear ruled over my life for years. And because of the lack of emotional support and comfort that I received, I turned towards food to fill that empty void inside of me. This led me to developing binge eating disorder at a very young age. This was a subconscious coping mechanism that I developed developed and I used in order to feel this false feeling of comfort and safety inside of me. Everything I just shared with you, how could I have shared that so specifically if I didn't dive into it on my own? That's the very gift that reclaiming your roots can do for you. You will be able to put an understanding on the whys of what makes you you. That is the most beautiful superpower that us humans have. We have an ability to try to make ourselves better. No one is going to be stuck being the same. It's only if you choose to, and I could have been stuck in this binge eating disorder, in my bulimic tendencies, and all that stuff if I let that story run my mind. But at one point, I had enough, and I said, let me figure this out. That's exactly what I did. This is gonna lead me into the most important question that I want you guys to ask yourself. Why do you have unhealthy habits? Why are you running away from something? What are you trying to protect yourself from? And if it is a memory, why is that memory something that haunts you so horrifically if it's not happening to you anymore? And that's where you can reclaim your roots right now. Now I'm gonna be sharing to you guys exactly what I did to help me honor this step to the fullest. It's very important to start with practices that help you connect with your inner self in a way that feels safe and manageable. One powerful tool that did all those things for me the most was journaling. You can do it anywhere. No one needs to see. You don't even have to tell anyone that you do journal, and you could just write anything down and you're the only one that sees it. You can explore the roots that make you you. You can dig those things up one page at a time slowly without feeling overwhelmed. It really was the thing that I was able to turn towards when it came to me trying to practice self-awareness, when it came to me trying to practice mindfulness, to catch myself in those moments where I can ask myself, why am I getting triggered right now? You can force your brain to go more into that area where you have the logic, rational thinking, and reasoning, and it'll help you provide yourself more clarity on why this is affecting you so heavily. One thing that also really helped me was writing down a line and then putting down little dashes on the line, and then writing down those memories, the ones that my brain just always goes back to where I remember when they happen in chronological order to where I am today. As I started to write them down, I actually really broke them down even more. I started to dissect them all, and I asked myself, okay, so why does this have such a high regard in my own emotional memory? This was the biggest thing that helped me reclaim my roots. I think it's actually the thing that drove the spiritual awakening to begin. Spiritual awakenings do not feel pleasant. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, spiritual awakenings are not fun. But this really woke me up from any trauma way of living that was controlling my actions. I tried to do everything in my power to find the patterns, the things that I know would make sense to me. And I guess really reclaiming your roots is like the perfect step to take if you love puzzles, because I love puzzles. So if you like puzzles, then this is a great step. It was by confronting these memories and fears that I started to understand where they came from and why they had such a hold on me. I was able to answer all these questions I've been trying to understand, or even ask everyone else outside of me what the answer was for. I just had to ask them. I had to dig inside of me. I had to explore my inner world. It's what led me to getting to these conclusions for myself. You can really go anywhere from asking yourself what fear means to you. What are you protecting yourself from? What are you trying to run away from? You can literally keep going. Sometimes it's hard for us to take the lead in our own healing journey. It's only because you don't really know what to do. Start by asking yourself the questions. Start by being curious to get to understand yourself better. That's what's really going to aid you in your healing journey, overcoming anything, and also just balancing the root chakra in its entirety. Remember, guys, healing is a personal journey. Take it at your own pace. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. And definitely do not rush this process. Listen to your own inner soul's timing with what to do next and when to do it. Because this stuff is heavy. It's intense. It's gonna be uncomfortable. And if you guys try to rush through it, you will give up really quickly, maybe even stall on it for more and more years to come. So just be gentle with yourself. If this is a video that you really enjoyed, share it with anybody that you believe can benefit from it, because at the end of the day, we need to come together as a community to help the world be a better place. I can't do this all on my own. I need you guys to help push out this knowledge, to help contribute to humanity's overall well-being and mental health. I would definitely love to hear about your own personal experiences when it comes to how you've been trying to work on your own root chakra, maybe how fear has taken a big thing over your life, what fears you might might be struggling with. You know, I did share a lot about me, so I would love to hear a lot about you guys. We are all human. We are all going through something. Sometimes it just feels nice to get it off your chest, okay? So just know that comment section down below is a nice safe space for you guys to be able to do that for yourselves right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, I highly recommend you guys stay tuned and hit that subscribe button, because in the second video, it's going to be about the second step that's going to help you be able to heal your root chakra for good. And it's all about home and sacred space. That is going to be a very exciting topic, but I don't want to keep you guys here for long, so you guys can go explore and practice that journaling practice I just mentioned prior. I send you guys so much unconditional love. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video that is going to come in this series. Bye.